let's go ahead and take a look at Sugar 6, the new version that's in beta today. That's coming out, the final version will be coming out in July, in just 2 months. We unveiled Sugar 6 at SugarCon last month. SugarCon is our yearly conference that we have in San Francisco. We had over 750 people attend SugarCon this past year in San Francisco. It was a fantastic event. I invite you to join us next year as well. It's always a great opportunity to come out. This year was a little bit of a twist in that the volcano erupted during SugarCon. And so many of our European visitors had a very extended stay in San Francisco that they were planning on. I can't promise that next year. I'm not sure I want to promise that next year. But regardless, SugarCon is always a very exciting event, and to the point where Iceland even decides to celebrate it themselves by blowing up a mountain. Okay, let's go ahead and take a moment here and take a look at Sugar 6. So for those of you that are maybe that are new to Sugar CRM or have seen it in the past, you'll see, especially if you've seen the previous version of Sugar 5, there's a completely new look to Sugar 6. We've completely updated the look and feel of the application, much more modern look and feel. But we've also done a whole variety of things inside of Sugar 6 to streamline the user experience. And what I mean by that is to reduce the number of clicks necessary to navigate the application. So if you're using Sugar 5 today, you'll know that to get to the menu items for the different modules, you would need to click into that module before you can get to the actual menu item. Now with Sugar 6, if you just simply hover over the module, you get directly to the menu item. We've also done some things around streamlining the search interface. So now when you do a search within Sugar, the search results just come directly back in an overlay as opposed to navigating you to another page inside of the application. We've done this type of fine-tuning of the user experience throughout the entire application to help reduce the number of clicks that you use most commonly inside of the application. We actually just this past weekend upgraded our own internal use of Sugar to version 6. So our company, SugarCRM, has the longest running instance of SugarCRM in the history of the company. We've been using the software ourselves for 6 years. We just upgraded into production ourselves, Sugar 6, as the first step towards releasing the software to you, our customers. And I gotta tell you, the buzz, the excitement, the feedback within the company is tremendous as everybody's enjoying using Sugar 6, finding it much more responsive, quicker to navigate, quicker to do their everyday tasks inside of the application. Now with that said, let's go ahead and walk you through how you actually use Sugar CRM. How does it help you accomplish your day-to-day tasks? How is Sugar going to help you grow your business? After all, that's the point of CRM software, to help you attract new customers and retain your existing customers. Let's start off at the front end of the life cycle of a customer. And what I want to talk about there specifically is our marketing capabilities inside of Sugar, specifically along the lines of managing a marketing campaign. So within Sugar CRM, you have the ability as a marketing person to define a campaign inside of Sugar. This campaign could be an email marketing campaign, could be a newsletter campaign, could be a campaign just like this, an event. So what's going to happen at the end of this event today is that the event coordinator for this, Francisco, is going to upload a spreadsheet into Sugar tracking all of the attendees for the event. All of your names will go into the Sugar system for that DRI uses to track who attended this particular event so that they can send to you afterwards a thank you email. I hope you're doing that because you're doing it now, right? So I've just promised it for you. So you'll use the Sugar application to help manage all that communication that you're sending out to your customers. Inside of this, you're tracking the budget for the event, the actual cost. You'll have the actual email template within the application itself. One of the things you'll see within Sugar is you have the ability to put in variables inside of the application. So a person's name and then when you send out the email, it resolves in the person's name. You can do that with all sorts of different pieces of information, pieces of data that are stored in the application. Now, once this email is sent out, you can actually track who's viewing the email. Right? So here on the screen, you have the ability to see everybody that's the email has been sent to, how many bounces happened, so it didn't actually successfully send, who opened it, the number of click-throughs, the number of viewed messages, the number of click-throughs in the message. So you have a very clear idea of how successful you were sending that email out. Who viewed it, who opened it, who clicked through on the link. Now when you send out one of these emails, the way you structure them is that when somebody clicks through on the link in the email, and you keep track of who's doing those clicking, they'll send them back to a website, such as this, right? And in this website, you have what's called a lead capture form. You're capturing this lead information. And when the person enters their information that they want to be contacted, this will go directly into the Sugar application. So you see here, this vice president of MGM Studios, a gentleman named Brad Pitt, is quite interested in Sugar CRM software. And he's going to submit his lead capture form such that when he comes, when I log into the application next, and I'm looking at my list of leads that I'm working on, I'll see that I have a new lead from a gentleman named Brad Pitt here, right? So as a salesperson, I'll go ahead and work my lead list, I'll go into my leads, and I'll start contacting these people to find out their interest in my products and services. So I'll go ahead and give Mr. Pitt a phone call here, find out about his true interest in what it is that I'm selling. Of course, he wants to buy some Sugar CRM software to help him grow his business. As I go through that lead qualification process and determine that he actually is interested in something, that there's a real opportunity to sell something to him, I'll convert this lead. This is the next step in the process. When I convert a lead into a contact, as you see up here, an account or a company, and I can create my opportunity where I'm going to be selling to Mr. Pitt here 1,000 widgets for a total of $50,000, and I expect to close this deal by June 30th. And I can also schedule a follow-on meeting to give a demo, and I'm going to go ahead and schedule this demo to happen tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the demo will last a simple 30 minutes. I can type in my notes about the demo, hit save, and I've created this new opportunity as well as the Brad Pitt contact inside of my system. I can continue to market back to Brad Pitt later on as in future marketing campaigns. I'll be able to track everything about this person, their opt-in, opt-out status on email campaigns, the last time I talked to them, what I talked to that person about, what I'm selling to him. That whole information tracking from the beginning of the life cycle, the beginning of the lead generation process, all the way through closing the deal at the end and selling my product or services to Mr. Pitt. That's what Sugar CRM is going to help you do. Make sense? Pretty straightforward process, lead to cash. Start marketing out to your prospects, marketing out to your existing customers, pull them to your website, capture their information, put that person through a lead qualification sales process, and at the tail end of this we have a whole other suite of functionality to help you manage the customer support issue resolution process as well, around case management, knowledge-based support portal, all those types of things like that. So with that, I'll go ahead and wrap up this demonstration of Sugar CRM for you here. I encourage you to visit us out in the exhibition hall. where you can get a personalized demo directly for you at one of the demo stations that you'll see at the booth out there, where you can dig into more details about the application and hopefully answer any questions you might have. So with that, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Sugar